What's going on, everybody? So here we are banging Warframe, and we're going to talk about the KARAK build today, the KARAK rifle. I am running in the background. I'm going to have a Tier 2 tower extermination on, and I'm running that mostly because I got a comment just the other day from the Raylance that he wanted to know how I modded the KARAK because when he goes in on a Tier 2, he runs out of ammo fairly quickly. Within the first few enemies, so he's trying to see how to mod it so he doesn't run out of that. So hopefully this build video will help you out there, and hopefully you guys really like it too. This will be the first of probably 2 videos on the KARAK. I do plan on taking a bit more time, adding forma or 2 to make it even more sorry. Excuse me. Even more damage capable than what it currently is. It's a very damage capable gun. Not much in chance of critical, so I didn't build it for critical. I built it more for damage as best I can, and I definitely am enjoying this a little bit more than the Soma at this point. I think I am more that type of damage, immediate damage type of player than just critting, but I'm going to add some forma in there, so stay tuned for future build on that, and I'll tell you where I feel that it can go. As of right now, I think it's got capabilities to cover the whole map. It gets a little bit more difficult up there in Pluto, but it does have the capabilities to cover the whole map, and if you are loaded out properly with your secondary and your melee and a good frame, you should be fine anywhere. So with that said, so let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to throw up first on the screen the original stats right there. 12 impact, 8 puncture, 6 slash, accuracy 28.6, fire rate 11.7. Critical is got nothing really there, 1.5 times 2.5%. Status 7.5%. Magazine is 30, not anywhere near the size of Soma, more towards the size of Brat. Reload is 2.0, so it's fairly good reload, and trigger is auto trigger, so that's always nice too. But you can, if you're good with the clicks, you can just shoot out a couple rounds, just burst fire it. So then in this build that I'm doing, that I'm running in the background, I'm running this with a viral elemental. Here's my current setup for the viral. Impact is now 79. Puncture is now 51, slash is 39, and viral is 163 based off of this build. Everything else is the same. Okay, and I just chose to run it this way. I do like the viral in this instance. And I'll show you towards the end. You can do a blast build, you can do a magnetic build, viral build. They're all pretty well. You just quick swaps of the cards, and it is what it is. But overall, this is the one I ran in this video. Okay, and I think you guys by now, if you've watched some other videos, you know I enjoy viral. Just for giving them that chance to stop being able to target you because they get confused. So, with that said, we're going to start how I've got this built. Okay, so first thing I've done is I've got a split chamber in there. So if you've got the split chamber, you can go ahead and put that right into the V polarity slot. If you've got it maxed out, that normally takes 15 points. So here it only takes 8 once it's in there. Okay, so 90% multi-shot. Right up next to that, we're going to go ahead and throw in my Serration, which is rank 13 and 14. I could put it up a little bit higher, but I just don't really feel the need at this point. It would take way too many resources to get it up there, and I would have to redo almost all of my weaponry to get that extra point in there. So 150% damage on the split chamber. Okay. So there's your start. That's going to bring up your stats. Okay. Next to that, then what we're going to do is we're going to have a Rupture Mod, max Rupture Mod. So I'm going to bring up my impact damage by another 30%. This is all damage related, as I'm talking about. Okay. Along with that, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to piercing hit. Right now it's only rank 8, so it's going to give you 25% more puncture damage. I want to bring that up to a rank 9 card, but I need more points to do that. Okay, and then I'm also going to have a Sawtooth Clip, which is the slash damage card, which is only at 15% right now. I'm going to bring it all the way up to the same 30%, I'm going to bring it all the way up to the same percentage as the others, max out the card, and we should bring up the slash damage significantly from there. Okay. Now the only reason that one's at 15% right now is so that way I have room to add my elemental in here. Okay. Those are basically my damaging cards. So Split Chamber, Serration, Rupture, and Rupture is the important card because the gun automatically does impact damage, so I'm putting it into impact because that's where the major point is. Piercing Hit, and then Sawtooth Clip as well. Okay, and as you can see in the background, it does a very good job, very good job. And like I said, you can burst fire it if you're good with the mouse key. Burst fire, that helps you out a bit, so that way you don't have to use up all your rounds on some of the smaller enemies. When I get into rooms with the bigger enemies, where you got the higher levels and the lower levels, I try to target the higher levels first because they're going to take more damage or they take longer to kill. So I try to get them out of the way, and then I can burst out the other guys pretty quickly, which then saves me a bit on ammunition. Luckily, most of the time you find rifle ammo drops everywhere as you kill these guys, so that's good. You get a little bit of crit in here and there, you'll see, but for the most part, it's just quick damage, get in, get out, kill him, find the highest level guy first, kill him before you worry about the others. You can always use your Warframe ability to take out the lower level guys anytime you need to. Okay, so, and then as I said, in this particular build on this video, I am running Infested Clip at 60%, and then along with the cryo rounds at 60% as well. Obviously room to build and expand, so this is why I'm going to definitely do at least one forma in here, maybe two. Got an extra slot, still haven't even touched yet, so you can really go deep with this weapon, and I think it's worth it. I don't think that you would be disappointed at all with this weapon if you did 1, 2 forma, maybe 3, who knows. I mean, it depends on how far you want to go. I don't think you'd be disappointed with it. I think this weapon is definitely the opposite in terms of like the Soma, where the Soma and the Synops are pure crits. This is pure damage. So I think they all work well with each other. Depends upon which enemies you want to go against. Personally, like I said, I'm enjoying this one more. Smaller clip doesn't bother me. The 30 in the clip doesn't bother me much. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't tend to run out of ammo because I know when to burst it and when to use it mostly against the, you know, just let it go. Like I said, target, if you get in a room and you're doing a, you know, eliminate even. If you enter the room, target the highest level guy first, get him out of the way, then worry about the little guys. You can always use your Warframe ability if you need to. Pick up the little guys, get them out of your way fairly quickly. So, yeah, there's not a lot to this build, okay? It is what it is. It's my little damaging. I like it. I think it's well worth it. Don't get me wrong, I love my Soma. I will never change my Soma or my Synops. Those things are great, especially when you want to crit. And they are great for high-end end-game stuff. And I believe this one is going to definitely be an end-game type of weapon as well, once I've got it formed. I think the difference is with the Soma, the Synops, you don't really have to forma them to make them incredible. This one, to make it really good like it is now, you need the Catalyst. To make it incredible, you're going to need to add forma, and I think that's where the difference is with the rifle per se. But you wouldn't miss out on it. This is easily picked up in the market. I think you've got to be a rank 6, I would assume. I am not 100% certain on that, so don't quote me on it. But it's definitely a weapon to pick up. So, now, different ways you can build it. Okay, I'm just going to load these up on the screen here. With that said, so I've got, here we go, loaded out with blast damage, cryo rounds, hellfire. Okay, and then it looks like this. Nothing really changes except from elemental. 163 in this case is 163 on the blast. So hit that. That's a blast setup. Doesn't change much, but blast is great against the infested. Again, the viral build. Okay, there we go. That's just basically, I just replaced the Hellfire with the Infested Clip, and I got a viral build with the same type of damage on it, 163 for the viral. And then lastly, I've got my magnetic build here, where all I do is replace the Infested Clip with a Stormbringer, and it goes ahead and adds me 163 magnetic damage. Magnetic is great against Downward V, just to give you that, knock out those shields against Sanuka and LV. Anyway, so that's how it's built. Stay tuned. Like I said, down the road I will have a Forma build in here to show you how much more damage capable I made it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do remember to hit the like button, comment anytime you want, subscribe if you're not subscribed. It is greatly appreciated. Check out this video. Obviously, you did check out this video. Check out the other videos on the channel. Share them, like them, everything. It's really appreciated, guys. Anytime, like I said, comments. Leave a comment. You can friend me up in game anytime. I've got a ton of people on my friends list, but I'm always glad to run with people. If I need people in a run mission, I may go in there and grab somebody, a couple people if I can. If you leave me comments or you're writing to me when I'm actually doing a video, I may not even look at it while I'm making a video. You'll see sometimes in these videos that people are leaving me private messages and stuff, and I just don't even read them. And sometimes when I get out of menu, there's 5 or 6 people that have started conversations with me. I may miss 1 or 2 of you guys, just the way the system is set up, and I apologize about that. It's just the way the chat system is set up, that with all the tabs, and suddenly I forget, and sometimes I miss out. So if I don't talk to you right away, it's not because I don't want to, it's just because I probably stupidly forgot that you even sent me a message, and or there's too many tabs open and I'm having 10 million conversations at once and I just totally forget. So feel free to hit me up. If I don't respond, don't take that as an offense that I don't want to talk to you guys. I'm just probably doing something else. Generally I run in private mode, just to let you know. You can always ask first to get into my mission, or you can try to join me. But be warned, if you are joining me, make sure you are packing well, because you never know what I'm doing, and 9 times out of 10 I am running good level stuff. I'm not running the low level stuff very often. Even when I get new gear, I go right for the hardcore stuff, because I want to see what the thing is capable of even at rank 0. With that said, guys, I will talk to you in future episodes. Thank you again, everyone, for watching. Leave comments. PC, PS4, whatever. I know you guys on the PS4, you're behind on the stuff that comes into the game, so anytime you have questions, let me know. I'll gladly answer them for you. Check out on the forums. I've got a couple slots left, just a couple of slots left in the clan. I see we've got a couple of new guys that just came in from PS4, so don't know if I can get a PS4 version of the clan started yet. Not really sure how I can do that. That may be something to think about down the road. I don't know how the cross-platform is going to work yet. I wish it did work a little bit better right now. I wish Sony would get off their butts and get these updates approved and processed out to you guys faster, so that way we can do some cross-platform. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Feel free to watch the rest of it. Thank you again for watching. See you guys later.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Bye.